Good afternoon, everyone. My name's Joey. Josie over here. That's her little bunnies from the house. They're about 6 weeks old today. They've been eating on their own for a solid week and a half now, I guess. I've not given them any bottle or anything like that. I haven't been bringing them up here, and it's been a long time since we've done a video. Just because it's been cold, and it's still cold. I'm kind of skittish about bringing them up here because they've been in the house. But I'm gonna put them in this border, and I got a light in there to kind of help keep it warm. But yeah, it has been a while since we've done a video. We had Thanksgiving, and we had several different places we had to go through that whole weekend period, that holiday weekend. So we were busy with that. And as I said, it's got cold. It's been a couple of days where it's just been drizzly, rainy, snow, wind blowing, and only in the low 30s for the high. So we've just come out and fed and kind of stayed in the house and done some other things. There's been a few little things I've done here and there, and we may go over and show you some down here in a second.
They don't need the water bottle anymore.
Well, we'll have to fix them a different kind of water bottle in that. But we're gonna put these little baby bunnies in here in this border. On this door. That's the brown one. There goes the. Now we got scared, didn't you?
What's saying?
They're scared. They don't know what's going on.
They don't know what's.
Put one in the box. Watch out for a second. Let's scoot up here closer. All right, watch out for a second. Let me get this black one. Oh. All right, wait, watch out.
What feet are we going to do? I got in there.
Hang on, that door ain't staying up. I'm afraid it'll fall down and hit you in the head right here. Give me a second.
You get that door hanging up.
No, don't raise that up. It's got lights to put to it. There's your three little bunnies that survived. A black one, this brown looking one, and a hard one over there. They are very petted. See, they're probably freaking out just a little bit right now because it's definitely a new environment for them. All right, you gotta watch the screws. Some screws sticking out.
You had to wait.
I'm not opening this one up. I'm just going to let you sit in there, right there. You can sit down. There's just two screws right here to watch for, okay? Right here and right here. They're coming over to see you.
There's a cable in here.
Uh-huh.
Is that Randy?
No, it's not Randy.
I saw them.
Go down. We're just checking everything out. See, it's a new place for them. Here comes the black one.
Hey.
Coming to see you.
Hey.
Oh, you scared it. They're kind of scared right now because they don't know what's going on.
What's going on?
All right, guys. So one thing that we've been dealing with here the last 4 or 5 days is I noticed Polka Dot kind of got a little puny. So I went ahead and I wormed all the goats. But he just didn't seem to come around. Everybody else was acting fine. I just noticed he had got really puny. And so I just went ahead and wormed everybody. But after a couple of days, we walked up there and he was laying on the ground up here by the hay row that's up here. And I literally thought he was dead. when I walked up on him, he wasn't nothing showing but the whites of his eyes. And he was just laying there lifeless. And I picked him up and carried him over here. And as soon as I sat him down, he stood up. And so we went and got a bag of medicated feed dewormer. And I started feeding him that. I give him just a little bit of that every day, along with some feed and some hay in here. But he's acting now. I mean, the day he was laying on the ground was about 3 days ago. He's acting better. He's still scrawny and stuff, but he is acting better. And he's I've not seen him laying down anymore. But all the rest of the goats are all doing fine. See, our egg-laying chickens here are fine. Do have an extra rooster with those. The dogs are barking, somebody's coming. But they're all doing fine. The other thing we've been working on, one of the neighbors going through, is our little rabbit shed. I've got the two sides on. We've got the board across the front on, which is going to go up one more board. It's only going to go up 6 inches. That 4 foot's just going to be a 6-inch rise, which you give it it'll be about a 212 pitch. It'll be pretty flat, but with that metal only being 5 foot, I couldn't have that much of a pitch to it because I didn't want it to. I want an overhang. I like overhangs. But the other thing, I don't know if y'all have noticed over there, and I'll show you here in a second. I got a whole big bunch of this stuff. It comes from the underpinning of my father-in-law's trailer. It's like an insulated panel. It's got plastic on each side, but I'm gonna line that around the whole inside of this thing. It'll definitely help in the winter. I worry about it maybe making it too hot in the summer, but I do want to run electric over here, so I'll put fans in here. So maybe that won't be too bad. But this is my intentions. I'm gonna come up 6 foot with a wall here and 6 foot here, and then have this 12-foot opening in the middle. Why, Josie says, so I can get in. But during the winter time, I may just cover that up with maybe some insulated blankets or something, or just tarp or anything, or I may make doors, who knows. But yeah, that's one thing we've been working on. And those two front walls will probably be made out of some of this lumber here, some decking boards or something. But they'll be insulated on the inside, so it'll be closed up. The only opening will be this big door, and then maybe around the roof. But that's what all that stuff is over there, that yellow stuff. That's the underpinning that comes from my father-in-law's trailer. When they moved his trailer, that was part of the, moving the trailer, they had to put new underpinning under it because, it's a different size. Because it would be, the trailer was in a different spot, so it'd be a different size. So they put new underpinning on. The only other thing I've done, we got these babies in here. All 5 of them are still doing really good. I just covered them up a while ago. Y'all figured out they're about 2 weeks old now. There's 5 of them in there, 2 white, a gray, a harlequin, and a brown one. And she is a very protective mother. And then this one, orange creamsicle here, she should be having hers. Today's Wednesday. She should be having her, I think Saturday is the 31 days. We'll just have to see when she has them, but it should be Saturday. But I put a board across the front here just to kind of close that in a little bit.
To show what happened to my jacket.
Just to close that up a little bit for her having babies. Saturday's supposed to be a little bit warmer, but not much. It's still supposed to be right around that freezing range. Show what happened to your jacket. Yeah, you tore a hole in it, didn't you, Kyla? That looks like mine. Just tore a little bitty hole in her jacket while I go on actually on the side of that cage over where she was rubbing up against the side of it and snagged it to a piece of wire. But that's kind of what we've been up to. There is a tree over there I sawed down. I've been sawing on, but I haven't sawed on it in probably about a week. I haven't touched it. It's just been so nasty outside. Like I said, with the holidays, there was so much running and doing stuff on them days, we didn't do a whole lot. And then since then, today's the first pretty day, and it's still it's the high today supposed to be 40, but the sun's shining and there's not much of a breeze today. So it's actually pretty decent today. Yesterday was nasty. Drizzly, raining, just a nasty, nasty day. I'm hoping these three will be fine in here. Like I said, it's just a regular light bulb. There is a heat lamp in there, but I don't want to turn that on because that cranks it up. It keeps it about 100 degrees in there with that heat lamp on. But I think they'll be fine. I may get them some hay. There is wood chips in there, but we may throw some hay in there too. We'll set them up. They're watering their feed over here. Okay, that's shutting the door. So just bad timing on both of us. Bumped her in the head. Yeah, that's what we've been up to. Like I said, there's not been no videos this week. I did do a short. Y'all seen a short. Couple of y'all commented on it. Josie throwing a fit over there with the goats. She does have attitude. If things ain't going her way the way she wants it to go, she can get attitude. But maybe we'll try to get back on somewhat of a schedule again next week. I don't know if this winter, if it don't. She's older and she's getting a little bit more opinionated on what we do outside and stuff like that, especially when it's cold. She does really good in the cold. I ain't gonna blame it all on her. Some of it's me. I don't want her getting sick. I don't want to have her out like yesterday. You know, yesterday's high was 33. It was windy. It was drizzling rain, and I don't want to have her out in something like that and get her sick. 'Cause then, you know, that even makes it hard for me to come out and feed. So, you know, I ain't blaming y'all on her because she'll come outside and cold don't seem to bother her too much. Her hands, that's about the only thing with her. She likes playing in the water, and sometimes she'll play in the water when it's cold, like she did this morning. She got in the water and got her hands cold and made her kind of miserable. I'm telling you, I'm having an awful time. I am having an awful time with time management right now. I don't know why. I've never had that. I've never had this big. Well, probably seemed like when the time changed, man, I don't know. I got such a pattern back in the summer, I guess, of doing everything of the evenings. It's making it hard for me to switch it around now. Because I can't do anything of the evenings now. It was, you know, after dinner, because we usually have an early dinner. After dinner, when I'd come out and have 3 or 4 hours to work and do stuff. Now, you know, dinner's dark, and I'm having trouble trying to switch over because the mornings it takes a long time for me and her to get ready, fix us something to eat, and I want to. First thing I do almost immediately, she wants something to eat as soon as we get up, of course. But as soon as she gets done eating, I put her hair up because I have to get her hair wet to get it put up. And so then I can't, you know, I don't want to immediately come outside and at 20 degrees or 25 degrees or anything like that with her hair wet. So, just having trouble trying to get stuff going this time of year for some reason this year. All right, we'll wrap it up for this video. Hope y'all enjoy it. We'll catch y'all on the next one.